So you may have heard today the internet turned 30, which isn't that big of a... Actually, it's a pretty big deal. Let's face that fact that it's actually a pretty big deal. Because without internet, I wouldn't have a lot of things. I wouldn't have, let's see. I probably wouldn't have friends I do. I probably wouldn't have the games that we have now. Like, I probably wouldn't have like Black Mesa or Gary's Mod. Gary's Mod probably wouldn't be a thing. It'd probably be a single player thing. I wouldn't have won that match in Apex Legends. I wouldn't have games like Rocket League. I wouldn't have games like Minecraft, Counter-Strike, Half-Life Deathmatch, Rainbow Six. You wouldn't have YouTube, which is a big thing. You wouldn't have Twitch. You wouldn't have Instagram. You wouldn't have Facebook. You wouldn't have Twitter, Snapchat, Vine, even though that Vine is deceased. I know Vine 2 is a thing. I wouldn't have won that match on Rainbow, even though it's Terrorist Hunt, which you could probably do by yourself, even if there wasn't internet. But without internet, we probably wouldn't have games anyway, because there wouldn't be a way of us knowing that games came out. It'd probably be newspaper, or a lot of that dumbass old stuff that I think some people still use. I don't know. I'm assuming a lot of people still use newspaper. A lot of, like I say, old people, a lot of elderly probably don't know how to use internet. My grandparents don't really know how to use the internet. So without the internet, you wouldn't have a lot of things. I know for a lot of people, without the internet, you wouldn't have your porn. And I know porn's one big thing that people need. Not me. I don't need porn. You know what I do in my free time? In my free time, I watch people play Black Mesa, Gary's Mod. I listen to soundtracks for games. Listen to music like Queen, Mac Dragons. I don't need that shit. Because I'm a geek and a nerd, and I don't need, weird stuff. Although listening to soundtracks might be a little weird, I don't care. Also, in my free time, I make thumbnails and graphic design and level design, which I'm not good at, but I'm gonna get better at it. But, happy birthday to the internet. This video is really not serious. I just figured I'd make a video on it turning 30. Because in all seriousness, without the internet, I wouldn't have a lot of things I love. So, I mean, really, I wouldn't have met the great friends that I have. But, happy birthday, I guess. Here's to another 30, maybe. Unless aliens come and kill us all and take our internet. It's very possible. It could happen at any moment.